Hello, my fellow phoenixes. It is I, Marlene. It is early Sunday morning, and I am up recording a new video for the channel. Before we get started, I do want to encourage everyone to like this video and subscribe to the channel. For those of you who are brand new, the purpose of my channel mainly is to share strength, experience, and hope with those who find themselves in my position, which is medically unable to move around and be ambulatory. I am bedbound. I do have end-stage kidney failure and end-stage congestive heart failure. My husband, Chris, takes care of me along with 2 private caregivers, which I talk about a lot. So, with that established, let us begin with today's discussion. I find myself to be a very laid-back person when it comes to people coming to work with me. I try to pay people more than what they averagely expect because I do want an extra level of care. I don't expect you to bend down and worship my feet and kiss my rear end. I just expect to be clean, comfortable, and safe. And yes, I do have certain nuances. I am very embarrassed about the fact that one of the side effects of my medications is that I have gas constantly, all the time. And it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant for me. It's not pleasant for those who are around me. And I understand that. I do apologize when I will say break wind. I also apologize when, let's just say I use the bathroom and it's not peeing. We'll put it that way. I know that I smell. I know that it can get rather disgusting. But this past week I had one of my caregivers kept making comments about how bad I smelled. And like I said, maybe I'm being ultra sensitive about it, but that does hurt my feelings and it does embarrass me a lot. And he's the type of person, he'll come in, he'll do what is required. And I stress the word required. And that's basically it. There have been times when he has gone to the back or has gone outside into the backyard to take phone calls, and I can't talk to him because obviously he can't hear me, and that does upset me because what if I start sliding off the bed or all of a sudden I find myself in an unsafe situation and I'm by myself? Yeah. So that does not please me. The other thing that he did that again, this is probably ultra sensitive of me, but another side effect of my medication is my hair is thinning really bad and it's breaking off. He made a comment to me about the bald spot that's developing on the back of my head. Now, before I got sick, I had very long, thick, luscious hair, and I was nowhere near as big as I am right now. But my hair was my pride, and that did hurt. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm going into menopause and I'm having a buildup of hormones, who knows. But that just kind of hit me the wrong way. And I did start to cry a little bit when I thought about what this person had said to me. I had mentioned a couple videos back that, my husband and I came to some good fortune. My best friend, and I can call him my best friend, he came into quite a bit of money, we'll put it that way, and he is sharing what he got with me. I am grateful beyond all words. I told him he didn't have to do that, but being the friend that he is, things are a lot better for us financially. I'll put it that way. We're not going crazy extravagant, doing this, doing that, but, we're on a much more sound footing financially. And part of that was allocated towards turning my caregivers from being supplied by insurance to me having the autonomy to be able to hire them and pay them privately. And my understanding is that the Commonwealth of Virginia, the average salary for a caregiver is between $15 and $16 an hour. I'm just going to say I pay more than that because I do appreciate the help that I get. But on the same token, and I feel very guilty for this, when things like this happen, I do kind of lay here and wonder, what am I paying you for? Am I paying you for your smart aleck comments? Am I paying you to make me feel bad? Okay. I'm paying you a really, really good wage. And this is how I'm getting treated. Like I said, I don't like to think of it that way because I know caregiving is a rough job. I did it for my mother when I was young. It's rough. But on the same token, I feel like he disrespected me quite a bit last week. And I really don't want to create waves. But on the same token, I don't want people to mistake my kindness for weakness. I'm floored and I don't even know what to say. I really don't. I know that Chris is not happy because of the way this person speaks to me. I don't know what to say. Maybe whoever sees this video, maybe you could drop something in the comments and give me suggestions on how to approach the situation. That's all I can ask for at this point. And on other fronts, I have been doing range of motion exercises with my other caregiver. She is amazing when it comes to that. I have a doctor's appointment on the 14th. My doctor does not do telehealth. And he's basically threatening to cut off my medication supply if I don't come see him in the office. Which, in all fairness, I haven't seen him since last September. So I do get it. That trying to get up and pivot and get into a wheelchair is still very, very difficult. I still have not been able to do it. So I'm going to be working very hard this upcoming week to get that accomplished. You know, even us sick people have things we want to accomplish. And that's another thing I wish that people would understand. You know, I've had people say, "Oh, Marlene, you get to lay in bed all day. You get to be lazy and do absolutely nothing. Oh, that's great." No, actually, it's not. I get to lay in my bed. I get to stare at the ceiling and count the cracks. Yay! No, not really. I want to be that. You know, I want to be out there. I want to be an active participant in society. I want to contribute my part to society. And right now, I just feel very, very useless. I just feel like I'm taking up space. And I'm trying to break that train of thought, but it is very, very difficult. I don't feel useful. I don't feel like I have a place in the world anymore since I've been sick. And that really, really upsets me. I was never like this before getting sick. I had 2 and 3 jobs. I volunteered at church. I did all those things. Had foster kids. And this is what my life has been reduced to. Simply laying in a bed or sitting up on the bed. Nothing more, nothing less. But alas, what can you do? Nothing. You just have to grin and bear it, and you have to make the best of it. It's that last part I'm having problems with. Making the best of it. So, I'm just going to ask that everybody pray for me. Send good, positive thoughts, positive vibes, whatever the case may be. Because I think I'm going to need it this week. So, that's pretty much what I wanted to discuss, was how last week went. And just try to get my thoughts together so I can figure out how best to move forward. We'll see, I guess. Again, thank you for listening. Hit the like button on this video, share it. Hit the subscribe button. I'd like to think that somebody's listening out there. Right, well, my fellow Phoenixes, until next time, TTFN, ta-ta for now.